Oh, hi there. Welcome to our crib. This is our shop. I want to show you around. We've got all of our retaining wall blocks here, and we're about to install this today. I've got Espen coming over here. We've got our underlayment for our wall, the fabric that goes between the soil and the gravel, and caps. This is gonna basically retain some dirt, so about to get started. Let's go back there and see what they're doing. We're doing this wall. There's two walls. This one's a little bit, we have to dig this back a little bit. So this was the old wall right here. It was just that stone up there. So we need to dig this back because we have to put the gravel below it with the fabric and everything. You see the gravel there. So this is going to be a little bit higher. You're going to be right around this high on this side. Now, we want both. All right, so you can see here we demoed a big rock wall. It wraps all the way around, and we're going to put that block here. And you know, before we had just some stacked stone, and it was falling over. And so one of the things that we're doing here is this retaining wall. And there's a lot goes into these retaining walls, and you have to do them right or they'll fall over. And so it is an aesthetic wall that looks really nice, but it's also going to serve a purpose of retaining all this dirt. You can see all of that right there. And then over there we have a big pavilion that we're putting, and a fireplace. We're actually doing two fireplaces on this job, and so I'm really excited to kind of do this whole setup because he's already got an amazing backyard, and we're just going to make it look even better. It just kind of goes along with what our name is, Perfect My Home. You may have a perfect home, but we're going to make it even better. And so bringing that wow factor is really what we specialize in. So one question I get a lot is from a lot of business owners. When everyone typically starts out in business, they sell a lot of small jobs. I was there, we did it for a long time, and then your jobs get bigger and bigger and bigger, but we sell a lot of six-figure jobs. This is a six-figure job. And so I get the question a lot, like, how do you get to that next level of big jobs? Well, Dad always told me that if you never bid a big job, you never get a big job. So you just have to put yourself out there. And you know, once you do those big jobs, you see, customers see those progress photos, they see those finished product photos. And so we never sold pavilions until we did pavilions. We never sold a pool until we did pools. So somebody has to be the first, right? But you just have to put yourself out there, but you also have to think big. A lot of people get stuck into thinking too small. I was stuck into that whenever I was first in business. A big job for me was $10,000. It's not anymore. It's a pretty small job, but you know, we hit six-figure jobs on a weekly basis because we're bidding big jobs and we're putting ourselves out there. We have that showroom, we have a catalog, we have a lot of things that are making us branding ourselves to be your big job company. And so what you put out there gets spit right back out. And so always remember that. So another question I get asked is the importance of a crew. As you can see on this job, we've got a lot of guys out here. These guys have been with me for a long time. One thing that nobody really talks about, everyone's focused about the customer, and that's totally valid, but a good crew, you really just cannot put a price tag on knowing your guys, trusting your guys, knowing that they're gonna be there for you. When you have issues, are they gonna be there with you? Are they gonna be with you for the long time? Are they here just for the check? We vet really hard on who we use, and we've got some really great subs. They are just one of them. We've got tons of them, but it really is just so hard to put a value, a price tag on a really good set of guys. So that's that project. We're going to call that the Jacob project, and we're going to go back and check on a job that we looked at last week in our last week's vlog. And we got the kitchen up. I'm going to meet the granite guy now. So we're going to see a little bit of progress when we go out there and just kind of discuss some next steps. So I'll see you over there. On this side, I don't want to go past this. Okay, so what I was thinking is do
2 inches, 3 inches.
3 inches is fine. Now this side I want to do probably 10. Let's do 10 inches. Yeah. So this is Wilmer. He does all our granite. He's worked for us for several years. Always shows up on time, does a good job. We're laying out the kitchen for this big project. 32-foot kitchen, and also doing that swim up bar. One thing Wilmer does a really good job at is minimizing the seams and matching up different slabs together. So just that little attention to detail is really good for us, because it in turn makes the customer happy. So good job, Wilmer. Appreciate working with you.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to our crib. This is our shop. I want to show you around. No furniture yet, but this is amazing for our team to finally have a conference room that we don't have to share with admin. We've got offices for everybody. We've got kind of a staging area for printers and tables and chairs and guys to work. This right here is Bo Jangles' closet, Mr. Jangles. He's gonna stay in here. Gonna get him a nice little bed so Bo Jangles can hang out.
Ain't he something now? He's smart, Mr. Jangles.
Mr. Jangles.
How you doing, Dean?
What's up?
So right here we have the magic makers. This is Mario and that's Luigi.
Here we go.
I don't know if you can tell which one is Mario and which one is Luigi, but most people can tell. For Halloween, I'm gonna give them a costume and they're gonna dress up as Mario and Luigi.
Hey guys.
So what they're doing here is they're taking the cut list that we email them. It's all about systems, and they're cutting everything to specs. This is where we try to improve communication but cut down on it. And so nobody's making a phone call, nobody's doing anything. They're sending a work order to them based on a template of that project, and they're making the kit in the shop. They stain it here, it's ready to go. 0 phone calls get made with that system. And that's what I love about it. Over here they have kind of like their assembly line, which is not proprietary or anything like this. It just works for us. I mean, this is just something that is worked really good to make all our corbels here, put all of our hardware. Right here is kind of a mess, but we're just moving stuff over from the new shop, but we're gonna have a cage here that we're able to lock up all of our appliances. Just like the brick and cedar, we basically buy everything in bulk and in advance, and so it gets really pricey. And you know, like they say, a lot just keeps an honest man honest. So we're keeping that lockdown pretty tight. So big thing right here is we are now officially a lumber yard, which this is mainly all cedar. The best thing about this is whenever you're like one board short, we don't have to go to the shop anymore or the store and get it, make a work order. We just pull from our own stock. So like I always say, Proverbs 10:4 says, God blesses the hands of the diligent. This falls right into play with that verse, my favorite scripture. Everything that we do is being diligent on the time, the climate that we're in with Corona. I hate even saying that, I hate Corona, but this is really just being diligent about those issues because we can't change those. And so there's all kinds of cedar here. all kinds of brick. You can see us staging stuff over there. So I want to thank you guys for coming to watch our shop, and it's been really nice to have this, and we'll show you more as it gets better, but right now it's just nice to have something to call home. So we'll talk to you guys in the next video.